One Piece chapter 1073 is finally out now. The latest chapter kicks off with the Germa mini arc, where we see Vegapunk creating peaceful inventions like tanks that shoot out flowers, while Caesar, Judge, and Queen look at him disgusted. The chapter starts where the last one ended with Lucy attacking Stussy, but he misses because he's attacking an illusion. However, Stussy uses a variation of the Kami A paper art technique called remaining body. While she distracts Lucy with the illusion, Stussy uses a lipstick with 𝙬𝚘𝚎𝚑 inside to weaken Lucy. She uses it to touch Lucy like Smoker uses his jitter. After which Stussy bites Lucy and she falls asleep like Kako. Not long after she took care of them for the time being, we then discovered that the mysterious person with whom Vegapunk spoke a couple of chapters ago was Stussy, although it wasn't Vegapunk's intention that she became a CP0 member. Unfortunately, Stussy can't override Lucy's order to stop the Seraphim, because she's at the same level as Lucy in the authority hierarchy. At the same time, we see Lilith and Edison come out of the labo. However, S-Hawk attacks Lilith before she can give the order to stop, but Zoro stops it. Zoro fights against S-Hawk during some panels, and S-Hawk is in shock when facing Zoro's strength. At the same time, S-Shark attacks Edison as he's giving the order to stop, but Sanji saves him. However, Edison managed to give the order and all Seraphim stopped. We then see Luffy and Chopper, who are running around the labo in an attempt to find the real Vegapunk and Bonnie, who are currently missing. Meanwhile, at Whitebeard's birthplace, Sphinx Island, which is also around the same time as in chapter 1059, it's revealed that the Marines came to Sphinx Island while Mako was away in Wano. The next page of the chapter reveals it in a flashback, and it looks like the Marines there were no different from how Ryokugyu acted in Wano. But luckily, Weevil arrived and protected the village before all hope was lost, and with the help of his strength and determination, the self-proclaimed son of Whitebeard was able to scare the Marines that attacked them. Unfortunately, however, Weevil ended up captured by Ryokugyu. As we return to the present, Mako then meets Miss Bakin and asks him to help save her son, and to give her Whitebeard's inheritance. Mako's response to her is that, "I appreciate you for saving the village, but," while Bakin replied that, "You doubt about my son's lineage, then just ask Vegapunk." In the next page, at one of the navy ships that are heading to Egghead, Kizaru brings some snacks and drinks to an old man on the ship. Before he could, the Marines tested the food to find if it was poisoned. Kizaru talks with the man, and says, "Have you ever met Vegapunk?" The old man then said, "Yes, just once in the past." We soon discover that the old man is one member of the 5 elders. Specifically, he's the one with a scar on the left side of his face, and the grey dreadlocks. And we discover his name is Saint 𝙲𝚘𝚙𝚎𝚛. At the final panels, Saturn's last words were, "I regret that it has come to this," and the chapter concluded with a break next week. However, as I look forward to seeing how some of the Straw Hats may handle each of the Seraphim, I now wonder if it will be a good demonstration of how they would face their respective donors. To be specific, Zoro facing S-Hawk would test whether or not he could be ready to face the real Mihawk for the title of the world's strongest swordsman, while Sanji facing S-Shark may be a good opportunity to prove that he is still better in comparison to the real Jinbei. Plus, maybe Luffy facing S-Snake would be a good scenario for how he would have handled the real Hancock if she was still an enemy. Apart from this, in the last few chapters, I have often stated that it would be foolish if the Straw Hats underestimates Kizaru, even if their rematch will be different from their last encounter. But now that one of the 5 elders is entering the battlefield, I like to ask you, if the Straw Hats will act arrogant or take the elder very seriously, since he may be nothing like Charles and his family. Also, assuming Luffy bumps into the elder by any chance, would this be a good opportunity for Luffy and his crew to learn about Shanks' ties to them, if or when Luffy's hat is mentioned by him? Who knows, maybe this could be the perfect time to reveal who the certain pirate was that Shanks wanted to talk to them about, and how it may affect the story to come. Well, I don't know about you guys, but what do you think of this chapter? If you have any opinions about this topic, then please tell me in the comments section below. And that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I also asked you to subscribe to help us. It will also help us to grow more, and if you like, please subscribe.